Welcome back. In this video, this time as a Protoss once again, so let's start. In this video I will show you the possibilities of a gateway unit and the production that will shame all Zerg players. Yes, Protoss can have more powerful production than a Zerg if you play it right, and it only works for gateway units, but you will see. So let's go double speed, because beginning of the game is kind of not really interesting. You start off the usual way, 9 pylon, 12 gateway, cybercore right after that. That is what you should do if you are delayed a bit. Well, it changes in small ways. Take gas whenever you need. Yeah, as a Protoss I don't actually care about gas that much, because if you go with gateway units and the gateway combination, you are kind of alright. So yeah, here we scouted our opponent. I didn't notice that, but so I had to return. Yeah, never let his probe chill inside your base. Bad idea. So I chrono boost out the Zealot, just in case, because last game I was killed by proxy gateways, just chrono boosting Zealots. I hate that, seriously. Cheesing fucker. Never mind. So yeah, I scouted a bit. I found out cybercore, 2 gateways, and yeah, I wanted to steal gas, but I clicked away too soon, so no gas steal for him. Doesn't actually matter that much. So yeah, now did I make the second Zealot, really? Oh yeah, I wasn't able to make a Stalker because I took the gas. I forgot to put probes in the gas, so I couldn't make a Stalker and do a warp gate at the same time. So, oh, it's 29-minute game. Oh my god. So yeah, I took the second gas, just scout a bit, and since as a Protoss you will have a lot of probes thanks to chrono boost. If you keep chrono boosting them out, you will have much more probes than Terran SCVs and slightly less than Zerg. So you can use probes. They are probably the most efficient to hold positions on the map. So yeah, here I saw him coming. Warp gate was out, and I have 3 gateways churning up units. Let's go to production tab. I am the blue guy, yeah. And yeah, right now I was scared of an attack, but if you have 1 sentry and some stalkers, you can strike your opponent from the cliffs while he can't get up to you. Kind of easy. Yes, I have a surplus of minerals. There is a reason for that. That's because I'm powering. I'm not actually making that many units. I am going for upgrades, and I'm going for a lot of gateways. A lot of gateways. This approach is viable if you are on 2 or more bases, or if you want to be on 2 or more bases. So yeah, let's go to normal speed for a while. So yeah, right now I'm going Zealot charge, and very soon I will be going for double forge, and in the end triple forge. But right now I'm expanding, because I saw him expanding. Actually I saw his pylon with a probe, which means he is expanding. He won't be making that many units, he won't have the money. Let's see, everyone cam. Yeah, he's on 4 gateways, making a robo, making a lot of workers, or possibly not. Yeah, he kind of forgot about workers, doesn't matter. He's got a lot of sentries. I'm not a fan of sentry play in PvP, definitely not a fan. But they can be useful sometimes. So yeah, as far as units go, I have 9 stalkers, 5 zealots, and 1 sentry. He's got 7 sentries, 8 stalkers, and 4 zealots. His army is bigger, we have the same amount of workers, and he has already expanded. Which means that I should be behind. It doesn't matter that much, because my goal is still the same. I'm going for charge, later blink, and upgrades, heavy upgrades. That's the big deal. All my money will go to upgrades. And of course he put an observer in my base. I don't actually care. You are not hiding anything with this build. This build is designed to make you as powerful as possible in a very short time. If you can expand, if you can saturate the bases, then it is much faster. I will show this exactly the same thing against Terran next video. But yeah, right now probing like crazy. Doing nothing else than making probes and making more gateways and upgrading. Not actually making units. This is the principle of powering, and if you want to know more, then you should watch Day 9 and his video with Hasu Ops. The problem is that you won't catch that much stuff from that video, because you are watching a Grandmaster and you are talking about crazy scouting patterns and crap like that, and timings that you as a beginner, this is for beginners, you as a beginner have no idea about stuff he's talking about. So yeah, what is good idea to periodically scout all the bases, just in case he is hidden somewhere. Let's go to every cam. Oh, we have every cam, alright. So yeah, his observer is just chilling here. I don't mind, because I'm just making workers and more gateways and upgrading. Right now we're going for +2. We are chrono boosting the upgrades as much as possible. And right now we send the zealots to break the rocks. This is what you should do if you have some plan and you have idle units. Just let them break rocks. This is usually useful on Zelnaga, on Tal'Darim, and also here, yeah. So yeah, we have how many gateways? A lot. We have 8 gateways. We shall have more very soon. What is the weakness of this approach? Don't do this if you are on one base. It doesn't work. You don't have the income to support anything crazy like this. 2 bases and more. 3 bases is optimal for this. Of course, 3 or more bases is optimal. So what are the weaknesses? The weaknesses are in the early beginning, because the opponent can strike you before you have that many gateways and you can pump up units. But the strengths are that you will have insane amount of upgrades, more than enough workers, and you will reproduce your army really fast. And if you can make a group of blink stalkers and research. Yeah, make a group of stalkers and research blink and control the map and crap like that. I personally prefer charge, because Protoss can so easily obliterate your stalkers with immortals. So it's a kind of a bad idea. Yes, you can say that blink stalkers can blink and destroy the immortal if focus fired, but the problem of this build is that you are slow. You take a lot of time to prepare this, but you should push immediately when you are ready. Yeah, I just add a Dark Shrine. I don't exactly want to harass him, but I like Dark Templars in the army. If they can survive for a long time, which they usually can in a group of charge lots, they will deal insane amounts of damage. So yeah, more gateways! Yay! How many of those gateways are these? 8, 9, 10... God damn it, that's too many gateways. So yeah, we are running for +3/+3 and +1 on shield, chrono boosting all the stuff. We have some idle probes, doesn't matter. And we are breaking rocks for another expansion. As you can see, our money is kind of low, still. Our opponent has the same supply same supply count, but he's on +1, +0, +1 upgrades. We are on +2, +0, +2, which is good. And we are going to hit +3 very, very soon. So right now, what you just do is to build gateways. I might have overdone it, but well, on 3 or 4 bases, more gateways is always useful. His mistake was not making probes, but well, 39 could work on 2 bases. Well, the problem is he had an observer here all the time, but he was scared. He was trying to get to magical number of colossi. I don't know, but you really shouldn't do that. And yes, he saw the Dark Shrine, and right now we are coming. As you can see, the forces for him. The force is 15 Zealots, 2 Dark Templars, 2 Immortals, 5 Colossi, 19 of whatever it's called, Stalker, and 8 Sentries. We have 28 Charge Lots, 8 DTs, 28 Stalkers, and 1 Sentry which we are keeping at home. One mistake that I did was not building any cannons, which left me open for DTs. I won't do that again. So yeah, and we are going on timing push for +1 shield, which means when the fight begins, we should have +3, +2, +3. That is badass. So let's roll. And if you think that gateway units can't break this, well, you are really, really wrong, because charge lots are pretty fucking awesome. Stalkers can focus fire, what's it called, Colossi, and the Immortals, it doesn't exactly matter, and charge lots obliterate everything on the ground. Charge lots are really good, especially when upgraded. And yes, my DTs are... oh, he survived. Well, he got a lot of DTs. Yeah, this is where it started going wrong a bit, because as I said, I didn't have the cannons, but I had 4 bases. And on top of that I had like 12 gateways. So this is the principle of powering up. If you lose your force, which will be extremely well upgraded, you can rebuild so I don't want to say fucking, but really so fast. And I was building more gateways, like 7 more gateways. Yeah, and then I heard the DT's attack, which was kind of a bad idea. Well, which was kind of bad, not a bad idea. Yeah, he was going for pylons, which is good, which is always good. He destroyed the Twilight Council, which didn't actually matter, because everything was researched already. He broke down the DT Shrine. DT Shrine is not necessary. So yeah, he spent a lot of time of breaking all this crap, while I was still able to keep warping in 7, 8 units at a time. And once I found out, I just built billion cannons, because if you are just powering up, you have the money. You have the money to do whatever you want, whatever you need. That is kind of the good thing. And now DT start attacking the cannons, and that's it for them. It's just over. And instead of just warping in 1 round of units, I built 15 cannons. Some at each base, no problem at all. And slowly the DTs perish. And so what? You just now build a few pylons, and all the gateways are back online. And even with these losses, you have 4, 5, 6, 7 working gateways. Yeah, and I attacked him because you can, as I said, you can rebuild those units so fast as a Protoss. Zerg can't really compare. Zerg is a race that rebuilds his whole army once. But Protoss has the best continual army rebuilding of all races. So if you don't forget, and if you are prepared with a lot of gateways, such as this, you can rebuild all your army so fast. Especially if you have a gold base, that was kind of a blessing. Yeah, see the massive warp in. And yes, in the end I decided that I could use an observer since he was going heavy DTs. Why not? So did we have +3, +3, +3 in the end? No, he had +3, +1, +3. I forgot about the shield upgrades. And now the DTs attack! Oh hey, I have an observer. Wait, no, I have a cannon. That also works. Boom, it's over. And another warp in will come so soon. Go, 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 warp gate cooldown. Boom. Isn't this nice? Vespene guys are exhausted. Yeah. As you can see, if you have more than 2 bases, or 2 bases and more, you can use this approach. You have the resources to do upgrades and to do powering. Yeah, I totally forgot about the warp gates. And actually charge lots and stalkers, you might think that those are kind of useful, kind of useless. They are weak units. But well, they are +3, and stalkers with 4 armor and 13 damage. And charge lots with insane amounts of damage, 4 armor and 11 times 2, which is 22 damage per hit. So, you can say that tanks will counter it, you can say that Marauders will counter it, you can say that Immortals or Colossi will counter it, or you can say that Storm will counter it. So let's go through this. Storm will not counter it, because charge lots will stick to your units, and you cannot storm them without storming yourself. Storming Blink Stalkers is such a dumb idea, it isn't even worth saying. So, Colossi. Yes, that's a good idea. Colossi can kind of kill this, but as you saw in the first combat, if you with Blink you can focus fire Colossi very easily, they can't run, and Colossi die really fast. Immortals. Yes, Immortals will do insane amounts of damage to Stalkers, but they will do 0 damage to, well, not 0, but they will do very little damage to Charge Lots. And Charge Lots, who are low damage units, but attack twice, they obliterate the Immortal's shields. Which is kind of nice. So Immortal, no. Then you can say what I was saying, against Terran, the tanks and Marauders. Marauders are exactly the same principle as Immortals. Marauders get obliterated by charge lots, and tanks, you can blink into a tank line, and they will shell themselves, and you can just focus fire them. Yeah, he was kind of annoying, so I guessed he was here. I didn't know he was there because I was scouting with a probe, but he didn't destroy the rocks, he just dropped here with a warp prism. Not a bad idea, actually, if you want to annoy your opponent. But yeah. So, Charge Lot Blink Stalker with massive upgrades and massive powering is really potent combination right now, I have to say. The only thing that would kind of hurt me would be Mutas against Zerg, but I don't know. Right now I really don't know. And Fungal. Fungal is always evil. But against Terran this works really well. Against Protoss, if you don't get forgated in first 5 minutes of the game, it works also kind of well. So, that's it for this time. All new Protoss players can use this approach. If you can expand at the right time, you can use this very effectively. The right times for Protoss expansion, if you are not going for fast expansion, is expanding at about 8-minute mark. So, or expanding when the Nexus expanding that way that when Nexus finishes, you are somewhere between 8 and 9-minute mark. Next expansion is about 12-minute mark, and then about after 4 minutes, or when you have the time, because after that most of the combat will be solved in the lower league. So yeah, I'm just having fun with the Protoss because it's so easy to play race. In the beginning, it is really so easy. You don't need any kind of insane map awareness. You just need to know a bit of the mechanics of the race. It's kind of really nice. After playing Zerg in the beginning, this is just I'm playing this just for fun, and it's so easy. So yeah, see you next time. Bye bye, and go power up your pylons and gateways.